Welcome to TW Sports Talk. My guest Wayne joining me from the Great Wrestling Debate on this
Yes.
channel as
Yes.
usual. We're going to talk about last week's, last Friday's
Yep. Preseason.
Eagles preseason game.
You know,
As
we're massive Eagles fans, so we thought about maybe voicing our opinion or thoughts on how we thought of the preseason game.
Yep.
Now, of course, we lost, but as we know,
Right.
preseason games don't really
yeah.
count based on that.
Yeah. Especially since last season we were 4-0 in the preseason.
And that came out so well in the regular season.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah. Anyways.
So no. Obviously, some questions coming in. First off, starting quarterback position.
Yeah.
Chip Kelly.
Right.
In his Oregon Duck brilliance.
Yeah.
Announced Vic would be the starting quarterback for Friday's game, but Foles would be the starter for this Thursday's game against the Panthers.
Yep. Even though essentially what they're doing is they're just like flip flopping there's still like no like technical starting, the way he says it.
Yeah.
But just the order.
So what were your thoughts? I guess on Vic, he was the first guy out of the pocket.
Well, I mean, he was 4 for 5. They said,
threw an amazing touchdown pass to Jackson.
Right on the money. Yeah. Perfect. Which they said he had a perfect QB rating, however you want it. But I mean, 4 for 5, obviously a nice big touchdown pass to Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
Which is good for, obviously.
He looked great. He threw a nice pass to Riley Cooper, who,
Yeah.
Got a mixed reaction from the Philly faithful.
Mixed reaction, which I guess is all right. I mean, he didn't totally get booed.
I think his final completion was to Brett Selleck, who looks, if he can stay healthy, could be beneficial again.
Yeah.
Once again, didn't really see a lot from this new offense, though.
Right.
But, it's the preseason. You don't want to give too much away.
Yeah. The thing is it's like page 1 of the playbook, and, page 1 looked pretty good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and with Foles, there was the fumble.
Yeah, shaky start. Wasn't a great start for him.
And to be fair, the protection on that play kind of broke down, but other than that, the offensive line was not as bad.
But then,
yeah,
almost just like the Oregon Ducks, pretty much, fast up tempo,
right.
No huddle.
Yeah,
confused the hell out of the Patriots defense pretty much. Few runs, few fakes, few passes. Foles, I think, made up for the fumble. Scored.
Yeah,
ended up scoring, and I'd say tie, but since Vic's got more experience, I got Vic right now starting.
Vic has the edge, and Vic just had, and that perfect throw to Deshaun Jackson. He's got the slight edge right now. Yeah, and given the the whole concept that he can run.
Yeah,
that's
the thing. He can run. I think he's more of an athlete than Foles.
Right.
Foles might be a better pocket quarterback, but he's not an athlete. And I think for this offense, you have an athletic quarterback.
Yeah.
And at this stage in the game, all we have is Michael Vick.
Right.
And it is a 2-man race because Matt Weiner, who eventually did come in, was it the third quarter?
Barkley.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I got the USC quarterbacks confused. My mistake. Matt Barkley. Not Matt Weiner.
Yeah, I think he was 11 for 22.
Threw a touchdown.
Yeah, he did throw a touchdown.
But he showed
He
showed rookie jitters though.
Yeah.
And they were even saying this is a guy who wants to get involved in the starting quarterback position. Well, no, play like Russell Wilson, and he was not playing like Russell Wilson was though. Like if he would have been like almost perfection, pretty much from the pocket, then maybe I'd throw his name in there. But it's a 2-man race. It's a 2-man horse race, pretty much.
And his release was like noticeably like slower too.
Yeah, I think he's still adjusting to the speed of the game.
Right. So speed of the NFL.
And Dennis Dixon and what was the fifth guy?
I don't even remember.
The
guy was 2 for 2.
Yeah. Well,
but I mean, it was.
To be fair though, one was a Greg Salas amazing one-handed catch.
Yeah, Greg Salas. Yeah, which
who
Salas
I think is
could fight for.
Well, we need depth for the wide receiver position. Yeah. So any little play you can do helps.
So yeah, I mean that'll be.
But no, Dixon's out, and and Weiner's gonna be holding a clipboard for a while. Barkley. Damn it!
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
But yeah, Barkley.
Oh, why did I see him picked up by a team?
Barkley,
Damn USC.
But yeah, Barkley. Yeah, I mean, I don't see them getting rid of him. Obviously, they can develop him and maybe see next year.
Yeah, Barkley has potential.
Right, he has potential,
but he's not a starting quarterback.
It was his first, right now. But yeah, I mean, it was his first preseason NFL game.
Yeah.
He did see a decent amount of action though. some people thought hope that maybe Vic and Foles would get a little more action than they did, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe but they kind of just got the first quarter and not too much else. I don't think.
I mean, like I said, the offense, at least the core position, pretty good. Wide
Yeah,
receivers, some spots filling out. Running backs did okay. I mean, Felix
yeah.
Jones, I think, was the one that is a little disappointing.
They
He
didn't
dropped
have.
a lot of
Yeah,
wide open screen passes,
of
pretty
course.
much,
Yeah,
which is his problem at Dallas. He would always cause he has amazing speed when he catches the ball,
yeah.
but he's got to catch a damn ball
Got to
first where he can
catch it.
run.
Yeah, guys like trying to run before they had
I
the
mean,
ball, call
I
it,
mean,
etc.
I don't think McCoy had that many snaps, and
No, McCoy didn't play actually
oh yeah,
because I think he I've been following a 97.5 and I think he had a banged up knee or something.
okay.
Nothing
Well, why?
day to day. Along with
Now
Jason,
When Bryce Brown
Jason,
came in,
yeah,
he did pretty
he
well.
did do pretty well, and yeah, and
And,
Jason
he did
Jason
well. He did well
Peters,
also when McCoy went out. But his problem last year
yeah,
was he had to stop fumbling the football.
right.
So once again, ball security is
If
the
he
key.
keeps, yeah, if he
So pocket
improves in that
protection and ball
department,
security is what's going to help the offense out.
right.
And I think the offense, like you said, can score at least
Yeah,
maybe 28, maybe 35 if we're good enough.
yeah.
Because now to get to the
And the
negative,
thing is,
and a
yeah, the thing
big
is,
negative,
to win games, they'll probably often have to score that many points
because
as we get
that defense
right
was god awful
now. Yeah,
when Tom Brady was out there.
yeah. Now, to be fair, Tom Brady, their first preseason
With a
game.
bunch of no
The
name wide
problem is,
receivers.
yeah, but yeah, I mean
And
Tom
Ridley
Brady,
running through the defense
right?
like it was not. He had
The
100
thing
rushing
is,
yards
yeah,
in a half, Tyler.
the thing
And then
is,
LeGarrette Blunt had another almost 100
right,
rushing yards. So,
yeah,
pretty much like most experts said, this is going to be the Achilles heel for the
right.
Eagles this year.
And the
It's
thing
a new
is,
defense,
yeah,
a new coordinator, I believe.
yeah. Billy Davis is the new coordinator.
So, and a
They're,
lot of new faces
yeah,
to the defensive end. But they got
right.
to really improve. They got to show some improvement before I start falling.
Yeah.
Because, no offense to the offense, I don't think we can score that many points on a daily
We'll have
basis.
to wait. Yeah, not every game,
And not against
obviously. Some games,
not
there's
against
some
teams like
teams, yeah,
not against the Cowboys, not against the Redskins, not against the Giants, which are three teams we have to actually beat to have a shot at making the playoffs. Which I don't think we're gonna do. I think we're gonna
yeah.
get maybe 6 wins, which is
A
better than
lot of
4.
yeah, a lot of
But
people are yeah, but the defense, yeah, the defense thing with the defense is they're trying to move to a 3-4, and there's but it's almost as if they don't quite have all that personnel to do that.
yeah,
They got D'Amico Ryans and
yeah.
in last year, and
Don't forget they had to
wondering where they
drop.
could fit these guys
Well, they
for
had
a
to
three
drop a
four.
few guys to get some cap space opened up
Yeah,
too. And
right.
as Michael Vick called it, was it Vince Young?
Vince Young, a few.
Vince Young, yeah, Vince Young and his big mouth calling it the dream
He's
team one year. I mean,
well. I remember the way he worded it. He said, I feel like we have a dream team here, and I
because he
think
was playing like a dream quarterback when Vic got hurt.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, I mean, the defense. We'll see. I mean, we'll see how they do against
Yeah,
the Bucks this coming Thursday.
Panthers.
Is it the Panthers?
Hey,
People
It's okay. It's
some
okay.
said
I got Liner and
yeah,
Barkley confused.
right. It is the Panthers.
No, it's
I
the
think.
Panthers. That's the Jaguars, I believe, and then I believe it's the Jets to wrap it up.
Somebody else said it was the Buccaneers, and they got me inside my head. But yeah, the Panthers. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how they do against, and they got a few preseason games to at least
Yeah,
improve here,
yeah,
and they got a lot of. It's just like a talent evaluation phase
pretty
too.
much.
They're not. There's no game planning really
No,
going
the
on.
whole
They're not trying
it's
to
90.
win.
It's a 90-man
Yeah,
roster. It's
they
going to
got
be
to
down to
cut it down.
75. I think in 2
Yeah,
weeks. I think the first 2 weeks it's like because of the
they got to cut
75.
it down eventually to
Then the last
53.
2 weeks it's like down to
Yeah,
the 53 magic number pretty
yeah,
much. And hell, some cuts happen like right now pretty much because there's some
yeah.
guys who, might get
Obviously, yeah,
hurt, might start no showing at practices, and
yeah.
you can only put
They
up for so
they
much.
just evaluate him.
Yeah.
They say, he's not. Yeah,
So we evaluate the Eagles. Let's evaluate the Patriots, I guess, because there was a lot of question marks coming with them as
yeah.
well. Tom Brady, once again,
Obviously, 7
did
for 8.
oh my
And
god,
yeah,
amazing touchdown pass
Ridley.
there.
Ridley's a good running back.
The
Obviously,
running game's
their
looking pretty
running
good.
game
Yeah,
has improved in recent years. Yeah, I mean, and then again, their defense, the Patriots' defense isn't this hardcore defense either.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it did maybe help the Eagles a little bit, but It'll be interesting to see like when the Eagles play against better defenses in the regular season
Yeah.
how they do. But I mean, yeah, I mean,
Especially against better offenses. Because let's be fair, we face. Do we face the Packers this year? I forget. If we
I
do, we are so
we
screwed right
play.
now.
Let's see,
Aaron Rodgers is going to probably pass for like 400,
yeah,
500 yards in
we
that game.
might play that division. I'm not
I don't know.
totally
I don't
sure.
know. I gotta look it up.
But
I
I know I know we play the AFC
Denver
South,
Broncos.
the
We
Broncos.
play the
Yeah,
Broncos.
but then again,
Kenny May's gonna have a field day.
because of course we play the Chiefs week 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. A lot of people were supposed to be pressed for Andy Reid's debut at Kansas City. He supposedly there was some stuff they liked down
yeah.
there. I mean,
But there's a lot of transition.
yeah, there's a
though.
lot of.
So I mean, I don't.
And once again,
Yeah,
it's not to pick out favorites during a preseason because
right,
it's mainly the second stringers in
right.
that. Now let's get to the entertainment part of the preseason
Well,
game. Good old Tim Tebow.
yeah.
Because, like I said, there was a friend of mine who went actually the game. He sent me like live Facebook post, pretty much saying,
Yeah.
as Tim Tebow got called on because Ryan Mallett hurt his head, and by the way, Ryan Mallett already proved why he's gonna be the backup for life, pretty much in New England. But yep, Tim Tebow comes out to a standing ovation.
Yeah.
They love this guy, and that first possession, man, was amazing. Overthrows wide receiver,
Overthrows, yeah.
completely misses him the second time, and then holds onto the ball and gets sacked by 3 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. The best, the winner,
Yeah.
Tim Tebow.
And this is this is against Eagles backups at this point.
The practice squad was in for crying out loud
Right.
at this point.
Yeah.
And everyone's saying, well, that's what Tim was working with a practice squad. Okay, so it's practice squad with a starter quarterback at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, did he lose some of his magic? I mean, now honestly, that's what I call it. This Denver thing, magic, pretty much. Because I even knew after that this was going to happen twice.
Yeah.
I wish he'd have an opportunity just so I could just make fun of Tim Tebow fans then, pretty much, and say, I told you, we warned you that he could not do this twice.
Yeah.
But it's like and there goes the phone again.
There's that phone.
Yeah, man, I had a lot more phone calls today. I don't know why, but what he was. Nah. Don't worry. It's gonna stop eventually.
I also want to note the Eagles special teams. They look pretty good.
Yeah.
With the phone get one last ring out, perhaps.
It should stop soon.
Yeah, like it was nice to see that punt early in the game inside the 1.
Yeah.
The Eagles, the returners I thought looked good. Like most of the time when they're returning kicks from the end zone or whatever, they pass the 20, they get to the 30, even beyond. So they had some good returns there. And the thing is, they didn't. I think they're going to have Deshaun Jackson returning punts this year, but they're just not in the preseason.
I wouldn't.
It seems like that.
I get it. He's great at returning punts, but you also increase your chances of injuring somebody.
Yeah. I mean,
and at this point, we need all the healthy wide receivers we can get.
And the thing is, I mean, that's always an area that they can, play day to day too. Because another guy
just for like some no-namer in there too.
Another guy who could, one guy could have good punt returns, and then said this guy.
Don't forget returns. Just don't muff the football.
It's a sliding. Yeah, it could be like
as long as you don't fumble the football and a punt, you're good.
It's like a sliding. That's one of those things that can be like a sliding scale. You know.
I mean.
So, but and see what these backups how they do with which they seem to be doing pretty well with kick returns. They look pretty good in that game.
Yeah.
See how that continues on Thursday night against
Carolina. Obviously, we need a new long snapper.
Yeah.
Because pretty much once he got taken out,
then again,
Chip Kelly gave up on trying to kick a field goal the rest of the night.
Yeah.
And if we would have maybe kicked some field goals, we actually won that game because, like I said, Tim Tebow.
And it's a field, and it comes down to
Skip
field
Bayless
position
keeps leading to that one time they actually got a touchdown. First of all, he didn't get the touchdown. The Garrett
Right.
Blunt got that touchdown.
Yeah.
He pretty much headed the ball off, and he threw 2 short passes, like both to Blunt, who just had like a massive 20-yard gains pretty much.
Yeah.
Tyler, he passed for 4 of 12 for crying out loud. You're telling me you want a starting quarterback with that number? He played, and that's the entire second half, by the way. Because he played the entire second half.
Yeah.
And Vic has better stats than he does, and Foles does, and Brady's 7 of 8, and he only played it in 2 series.
Right.
So, shows you where Tom Brady's at compared to Tim Tebow as far as skills go.
Yeah, obviously.
But no,
So
no, no.
so as we head into
Thursday predictions, I
how we
guess.
head into Thursday, yeah.
I think the offense will do well. I'm hoping the defense, because we're facing now the
Yeah.
Panthers,
This time,
maybe can
yeah,
show some brightness. Obviously, if Cam Newton starts going crazy scoring
yeah,
on us, I will be really nervous about
yeah.
this season.
Nah, yeah,
Not that he's not a bad quarterback, just that it's the Panthers.
yeah.
I mean, the Patriots I could kind of forgive because it's the Patriots and they're probably going to win the division again. Although the Buffalo Bills look pretty impressive
They
in their
did,
game.
yeah. EJ Manuel,
If he gets named the starter, at this point it's him
yeah.
and Cobb, and honestly, at this point,
He was EJ Manuel. I think was 16 for 21,
for a
couple
touchdown,
touchdown,
got
and
CJ Spiller back there. They have a nasty
yeah,
backfield. But that makes sense. Miami, New York. I'd prefer Buffalo in there against New England, maybe. But I think it's going to still go to the Patriots.
yeah,
It's Tom Brady. It's
yeah,
Bill Belichick.
yeah. But
Honestly though, you want to increase your chances. Drop the circus.
yeah.
Just drop him. Just drop him. Or at least make him. Just
the-
make.
yeah,
But no. But I mean, obviously, hope our defense gets better.
heading into Thursday.
See how Foles does as a starter.
Right. Yeah. See if and hopefully and see if they get more than 5 passes in for each guy. Because they were a little limited in how much they got.
Chance for Matt Barkley to maybe show some improvement
Yeah.
from a week.
Right.
Because he'll definitely get playing time.
Right. On the defensive side of the ball, I think this week maybe we'll see Kerry Williams out there. We didn't see him this past week, and of course,
Oh, he better start showing up.
of course, he said stated, I think yesterday that he wants the Eagles defense to they need to get meaner. Like he basically said that nobody in the league fears the Eagles defense right now. And of course, the funny thing was though, like Kerry Williams wasn't even out there in the preseason game.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
and so he's saying
Can
this,
he really talk shit at this point?
right? So, but yeah,
Did-
he doesn't quite have the clout yet on the team to say
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Did we just sign him?
Yeah,
So he has.
and remember he was
He's
like,
not a veteran of the organization.
Remember back in OTAs when it seemed like he was doing everything in his power, to be
not-
excused from OTAs. Them picking out
That's-
sconzas.
But if you don't show up for that, don't you miss like a bonus that you get in your contract that you show up
I
for
have
those?
no idea. I don't.
I think it's like
know.
because I heard like one time that like there was a rookie that no showed OTAs, and if he would have showed up, he would have had like extra $2,000 given to him, which doesn't sound like
A
much,
rookie
but
that
it's
didn't show up to OTAs. Wow, that's not good.
well, some of these guys go a little deep in negotiations with their contract, which I think is ridiculous. You're a rookie.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed money.
Normally
You're a rookie
rookies-
and you're getting guaranteed
yeah.
money. That's more than Tim Tebow's getting right now.
Right.
His contract is not. I mean, if he gets cut, he doesn't get anything. It's not guaranteed money.
Right.
So the guy, I don't be all worried about it. Like I said, he's got other options. He could be a minister, a humanitarian.
Yeah.
And the Canadian Football League isn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
Arena Football League.
Yeah.
Kurt Warner. It worked for Kurt Warner.
Yeah. So.
I mean.
Yeah. So obviously, hopefully, see if the defense can improve. That's definitely something to gauge here.
That's the
offense,
one nervousness I got pretty much.
Yeah.
For the season.
Because the thing is, the Eagles' offense, if they put up points and if they get, and if they help the defense out by, at least moving the football down the field, even if they don't score points,
yeah,
so that it makes it, less of a chance that the defense, ends up giving up points. It can be a battle of field position.
I mean, but as far as quarterbacks go, I'm hoping that maybe Vic or Foles.
Yeah.
While I think it's great that they both are playing well, because obviously if one gets hurt,
right,
it makes me still feel better that we still have a shot at winning games then.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's the problem. Some teams that their backups are just god awful.
Right.
Like the Colts. If Andrew Luck goes down, their season's over.
Yeah.
Because like against Buffalo, their backups were just terrible.
Yeah.
I mean terrible, Tyler. So
we saw
that. So at least with us, I like the fact that both Foles and Vic are playing well, because obviously, like I said, one gets hurt, at least the other guy can step in there, and we still have a shot at maybe making a run. But defense needs to get better, and I want to see some separation between Foles and Vic. Somebody has to play better eventually.
See if and hopefully, after this preseason game, maybe they'll like kind of narrow down a starter more. Maybe they'll suggest like.
Well, that's in there too. I mean, you gotta have a starter eventually, because. Usually by week 4, the starters don't play at all pretty much a preseason game. Because by then you're just trying to figure out, you're down like maybe 60 or 60 something players maybe, and trying to find maybe the last 6 or 7 spots on the team maybe.
Right.
So you obviously want more of the third stringers out there because you have to see as much as you can from them.
Yeah.
And of course, maybe by then the Jets might have a starting quarterback picked out.
Right.
They had two we faced week 4. I think it's the Panthers, then it's the Jags, which is gonna be a laughable game. Because see our good old buddy Chad Henne from
Jacksonville,
from,
yeah.
from Wilson play.
Right.
He actually was pretty good against playing. Actually, I would start him over playing Gabbard right now after watching their
Yeah,
preseason game.
Gabbard apparently didn't have a very good. He was like 5 for 10. I think.
I will say this about Skip Bayless. He is calling it right. Playing Gabbard might be one of the stupidest picks you ever made at the quarterback right now. He's not showing getting out of that ring rust yet.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, Jake Locker had it, and he's been showing improvement this preseason. So, and Brandon Whedon looked pretty good with the Browns. So, maybe he'll hit his stride finally. Maybe this year.
Yeah.
They're not going to win one game this year, Jacksonville probably, but at least Gabbard might throw better yards. That's all you can hope for. I mean,
yeah.
And that Maurice Jones-Drew runs for like maybe 1,000 yards, maybe here and there.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, Panthers. Hopefully, looks better.
We'll see, yeah.
Hope we get at least one preseason win.
Right.
Because it's even though it doesn't matter, it doesn't really count. You do want at least win one preseason.
And and if you have other guys, if you have second and third stringers playing well, and
well,
that's good.
Good sign.
That helps
Depth,
right?
Yeah, depth.
Yeah, which is something like, for instance, at the Colts, when
they lack.
They might, and other
a little
teams,
bit. At least the quarterback position.
Right.
I'd say everyone else think they're fine.
And the Buccaneers, for instance,
Yeah.
they seem, because they ended up getting killed eventually.
Oh, the Ravens! Oh my God.
The Ravens, yeah. Whereas when the starters were out, it was just like kind of scoreless and nothing going on. And then then the final score was like 41-19 or something like that.
I mean,
I don't know.
The Joe Flacco looked pretty well though. I mean, he did throw an interception, but he still did.
I mean, then again, they might be trying out different plays.
Colin Kaepernick played very well.
Receivers.
Colin Kaepernick played very well. He moved down the field pretty well against the Broncos, which is everybody's Super Bowl pick right now, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's my pick right now.
I could very well see that.
But a lot can happen. Because you got Kaepernick can go down week 2.
They're obviously
week
2
3
front runner teams,
which is why I'm not doing any fantasy stuff until like maybe week 3 or 4 of preseason, because usually by then the starters are playing.
Right.
So by then, unless they get hurt in practice, you're good.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. I mean,
I think we'll
see what happens, and see on Thursday, and I guess report check in after round 2, I guess, of preseason here. Some are calling it between Vic and Foles too, as well.
Yeah, Vic Foles too, pretty much. We'll do that. Do it after our SummerSlam show, post SummerSlam show.
On the Great Wrestling Debate.
So
on the channel.
no, I mean, so this is Tyler. This is Wayne and Tyler.
Wayne and Tyler.
And we're signing off again. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.